Like, hello, my boss babes, my multifaceted people, mature minds, everyone that just loves being in the energy of wealth, who loves to grow, who loves to learn, and who loves to not waste their life and expands their life. And this is why I made this community something that is my one of my biggest values is to make sure that I take advantage of every single day and make sure I am putting myself out there. As you can tell from my content, if you can tell by my resume and my life, it is something that I have values for. I do not like laziness, nor do I like when people waste opportunities, waste their time, and never try to learn, expand, grow, create, connect, whatever they can do in one day. Why not take advantage of the time that you are given and try to become your best self or try to learn something that you never knew before, right? So, on today's episode, I want to discuss things that they hide about corporate America, or things that maybe the general public might not understand about corporate America. I understand that world can be a little tricky because people oftentimes project, as so in every industry, right? For example, whether it's real estate, whether you are a model, there's a lot of projections as to how to enter the industry and what that industry is all about. And as someone that's been in corporate for 10 years, I can say that I have navigated a lot and I have learned a lot of what it is, what it's not, and what you can expect in there, right? So, bottom line, I can tell you that if you are someone that is very narcissistic, if you are someone that all you care about is yourself, if you are someone who does not have the greater picture or the greater good in mind, you are gonna automatically be like shunned in corporate. Like, if you do not have a vision, if you do not care about pushing things forward, if you do not care about doing what you need to do in corporate, which is help the community, start some deals, connect, collaborate, then you are automatically gonna be seen as someone that, like, all right, just push them to the side, never listen to what they say. It's harsh, but it's the truth, right? As someone that worked in corporate, I can tell you that the people that work there that really make far, we're not the nicest people, right? And we're not the nicest because there are some really annoying personalities in corporate that are in their heads all the time trying to play some power play when everyone is just trying to get the job done. It takes a lot to see projects. I always tell people, when you go to these basketball games, right? Or when you go to your favorite stadium or your favorite movie theater, there is someone in corporate that took that idea from point A and made it into something that you can visually see and the whole crowd loves and enjoys. So think about all the heads, all the hands that goes into it, right? So if someone is coming, their head is not in the game, all they care about is me. What about my title? What about this? People will be fake to that person. They will have a way to email that person and just, all right, we don't listen to you. You're annoying and we want you to get fired too. It is what it is. I don't make the rules, right? Another thing about working in corporate, a lot of people are very smart. Do not judge a book by its cover. When you work in corporate, you want to make sure that you are reading the room, because in that same room, there's so many different types of people. There's people that are there just to maybe understand what's going on, right? Because they have personal business deals, maybe more locally or as an entrepreneur. So they're just there to understand what's going on. They don't really work there, right? Then you have people that are there that are looking for who's going to be the next corporate executive, right? Then you have people there that not cutting it, right? And then you have people there that are actually doing their job and putting their best foot forward. So one thing you have to do, that in that room, there's so many different flows happening, right? There's so many different flows. And in a corporate room, you are going to have to sit down and read the room. But I always tell people, I don't care what you're there for. The fact that you're in a room like that, you can learn so much, connect with such great-minded peoples. Always take advantage of those opportunities, right? These are things that they don't want people to know. Because sometimes when it comes to corporate America, it is full of so much things that it's not, that it kind of gets hard to share what it is, right? You are qualified, you are smart, and you are here to push things forward. You are here to bring change. You are here to take small ideas and make it large. You are here to take a neighborhood that looks crappy and make it look more modern. That's what you do in corporate, right? But you have to choose your fate. There's also a lot of corporate perks, right? And I am someone that I do love that. I do openly share that I do like having some form of power because I believe I deserve it. I feel like I'm good at what I do. I'm a Scorpio. I don't have any shame in saying that I do like having the say in the table, right? Because I just feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm very qualified, right? And you are going to find that when you are in these spaces, again, reading the room and making sure you are pushing things forward. And there are many corporate perks, right? And these are things that you should look out for and you should desire and you should want because it can literally change your life and change the quality of your life as well. So it should be kind of a goal to kind of get the corner office. It should be a goal to get a title that brings you into the best of the best runway shows or brings you in front of the best minds, right? But you should never in corporate go about it in such a snobby, disgusting attitude way because I promise you, before you can even say your name, they have already pushed you to the side and they do not care about anything you have to say because you've already turned them off. So if you're someone looking to even go into corporate, just feel it and understand what's going on, just be kind. I always tell people, just be kind. Just be kind. Kindness can get you so far. Be kind and have positive assumptions. Have positive intent. Do not go inside of a business meeting where people are like, okay, like we have 10 more days, right, to launch the biggest show ever. And like, do not go into these rooms and start projecting some weird stuff. I have seen it so many times, and it's probably one of the most annoying things. And I've had to literally check people about it. Like, some things you need to leave for outside of work. Right? You need to leave for outside of work. When you're in a meeting and you see people are cracking their veins, they are calculating things, they're trying to really get projects forward, you sitting there judging, having nothing of value to add, it's really going to annoy people because it's not right, right? Everyone in the room is smart. Assume people are smart. Do not go into a corporate room and assume people are naive. Assume that they have no idea what's going on in their lives and start picking at them and start trying to one-up them. These people are smart. They're very smart and they're very emotionally intelligent, right? So I hope this gives you a little insight of what they might not tell you about corporate America. So I'll catch you on the pod, The Evolving Rose. Bye.
Fuck. Like